Welcome to Football Frenzy. Conor Gallagher rifled home his first goal for Atletico Madrid in his third La Liga game, opening the scoring in a routine 3-0 triumph. Assisted by midfield partner Rodrigo de Paul, Gallagher finished smartly under Georgi Mamardashvili in the 39th minute. Antoine Griezmann doubled Valencia's pain soon after half-time, while Julian Alvarez also hit his maiden Atletico goal late on. Conor Gallagher opened his account in La Liga with a fizzing strike as Atletico Madrid comfortably brushed aside Valencia 3-0 to continue their unbeaten start. Picked for his second competitive start by Diego Simeone, Gallagher latched onto a beautifully weighted through ball from Rodrigo de Paul and fired under Georgi Mamardashvili to open the scoring at the Estadio Civitas Metropolitano 6 minutes before halftime. He also played a minor role when Antoine Griezmann doubled Atletico's lead as a decoy runner into the box. Gallagher was not the only new arrival celebrating. Julian Alvarez scored his first goal for Atleti after coming off the bench as a second-half substitute. The win meant Atletico Madrid moved up the Liga table, level on 11 points with Real Madrid and Villarreal on the same day that leaders Barcelona continued their perfect start with a 4-1 rout of Girona. Teenager Lamine Yamal scoring a brace as his meteoric rise continued. Haaland's double against Brentford on Saturday took his tally to a ludicrous 99 goals in just 103 appearances for Manchester City, a record-setting pace. Ronaldo set the existing record during his time at Real Madrid, scoring his first 100 goals for the club in 105 games. It means Haaland has just one more game to claim the record for himself. City begin their Champions League campaign at home to Inter on Wednesday, and the Norway international can make history if he finds the back of the net in what will be his 104th game for the club. Should Haaland fail to score, he could still tie Ronaldo's record if he scores in his 105th appearance for City, likely at home to Arsenal on Sunday the 22nd of September. Meanwhile, Haaland did set another smaller Premier League record, becoming the first player to score 9 goals in the first 4 games of a season. No player had previously exceeded the 8 goals racked up by Wayne Rooney for Manchester United in the opening 4 rounds of the 2011-12 campaign. Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford scored his first goal of the season against Southampton, and manager Erik ten Hag has backed him to put together a goal-scoring run. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, thanks. Speaking about Marcus Rashford, Erik ten Hag shared the analogy used by Cristiano Ronaldo in the past, stating that strikers scoring goals is often like a ketchup bottle which takes some time to dispense the sauce, but it keeps flowing once the initial hurdles have been surpassed. It will be interesting to see if the Manchester United attacker can get back to his best and score goals on a weekly basis. There is no doubt that he is one of the best players in the country, and he could make a huge difference for Manchester United if he can recapture his goal-scoring form. Schär and Barnes produced late turnaround to earn Newcastle victory at Wolves. Harvey Barnes' brilliant strike completed Newcastle's late turnaround as they won their first Premier League match at Wolves since 2011 with a 2-1 victory. With 15 minutes remaining, the visitors were trailing to Mario Lemona's first half goal and looked to have run out of ideas after Eddie Howe's triple halftime substitution appeared not to have made any difference to a lackluster performance. A slice of fortune saw Fabian Schär, returning from a 3-match ban, equalise with a 30-yard strike which deflected off the head of Craig Dawson, but it was individual brilliance and not luck which brought the winner. Barnes exchanged pass with fellow substitute Joe Willock and cut inside before curling a superb shot into the top corner as Johnston was beaten for a second time inside 3 minutes. The goal extended the Magpies' unbeaten start to the season, while stretching Wolves' run to just 1 league victory in the last 14 games. Barcelona's starlet Lamine Yamal has proven once again that he's destined to reach the very top of the beautiful game after bagging a double against La Liga's surprise package of last season, Girona, in a brilliant first-half performance that has got everybody talking. Widely recognized as one of the best young talents in world football, the 17-year-old Spaniard continues to his new heights as Hansi Flick's Barcelona combines experience with the exuberance of youth. Yamal, who only turned 17 in July, the breakout star of Euro 2024, once again proved his status as a generational talent with a couple of great strikes against Michel's side. It's no surprise that he currently ranks so high on the 2024 Ballon d'Or power rankings. Yamal's first strike against Girona, who suffered a 4-1 defeat to Barcelona on Sunday, encapsulated everything joyous about the youngster's skill set. A goal created entirely by the 17-year-old, he won the ball back from David Lopez and kept a cool and collected head in front of goal, curling a shot beyond ex-Tottenham Hotspur man Paulo Gazzaniga. He then doubled his tally for the afternoon 7 minutes later after a free kick was swung into the box, taken down by Robert Lewandowski and teed up for the La Masia graduate to slot home. In doing so, he became La Liga's most threatening player in the final third, usurping the aforementioned Lewandowski 6 and teammate Rafinha 5 to station himself at the top of the list. 2007-born Yamal has recorded 7 goals and assists since the campaign got underway. What sets the 17-year-old apart from the rest of the bunch is his humility. As respectful as they come, the immensely talented winger has all the tools to become a footballing great, as he looks to follow in the footsteps of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi and the like. Liverpool fans would have been entering into this weekend's Premier League contest versus Nottingham Forest with expectations that their side would cruise to a win, especially when you consider the fact Arne Slot had guided his confident Reds side to 3 league wins from 3 prior. However, football can be a funny old game, and it would be the visitors who would surprisingly walk away from Anfield with all 3 points, courtesy of a Callum Hudson-Odoi strike deep into the second 45 minutes. That would silence the Anfield masses watching on, who would have been very disappointed with the collective showing against Forest being so lackluster, as the likes of Mohamed Salah, among others, had a very rare off day. Salah was nowhere near his sumptuous best against Nuno Espiritu Santo's underdogs, having completely torn Manchester United to shreds at Old Trafford just a game before this shock loss back on home turf. Out of 5 dribble attempts on the day, the usually electric and tricky Egyptian would only complete 1 as Forest managed to keep him at bay, whilst the quiet Reds number 11 would only muster up to on-target efforts as well at Matt Sell's constantly targeted net. Likewise, the tenacity and energy usually apparent in the 32-year-old's game wasn't there, with just a duels 1 from 9 attempted, as Forest's game plan to stifle the usually free-flowing Reds' attack worked to perfection. There will be somewhat of an inquest now after this sobering defeat, involving many of the first-teamers that had sparkled under Slot in August, with Salah receiving a 5/10 rating post-match by Liverpool Echo journalist Ian Doyle, who labelled his showing as frustrating. Arsenal's attention to detail, and small detail can settle matches balanced on fine margins, demonstrated why they inflicted more North London derby pain on Tottenham. The screams of delight from the Arsenal analyst at the back of the press box when Gabriel thumped a towering header past Guglielmo Vicario in the 64th minute to give Mikel Arteta's side a crucial 1-0 victory, their third in succession as Spurs, underlined a decisive difference between the two sides. Spurs were presented with a huge opportunity to make a statement against their fiercest rivals as the Arsenal team sheet arrived without captain Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice, absent through injury and suspension, respectively. Instead, Ange Postecoglou's side delivered a performance that deteriorated into a morass of poor decisions all over the pitch, shooting and crossing opportunities either passed up or wasted as a degree of panic set in after Gabriel's goal. The frustration was shown by a couple of match programs hurled onto the pitch accompanied by a smattering of boos at the conclusion. 1 win in 4 league games constitutes an indifferent start for a club with high ambitions. They have lost 7 of their past 11 league games straddling the season and last. Cristiano Ronaldo will not be making the trip to Iraq to face Al Shorta in the AFC Champions League, Al Nassr have revealed. Ronaldo de Miski Al Nassr fixture, Portuguese suffering from a viral infection, has been advised to rest for the next few days. Ronaldo's absence will be a significant blow for Al Nassr, who have struggled to get going in this campaign, have already dropped for points in the first 3 matches of the Saudi Pro League. On Sunday, Al Nassr released an official statement which read, Al Nassr captain Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't feeling well today and was diagnosed with a viral infection. The team's doctor confirmed he needs to rest and stay at his place. As a result, he will not be traveling with the team to Iraq today. We wish a speedy recovery to our captain. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.